Last night, I put a bunch of stuff on it. It's been smoking. Oh, I did not get to it in time. No. I wanted to show that it was smoking, and I was like, do I wait for it to, catch on fire or not? Maybe I'll just start the live stream. If I have to, I can adjust some stuff, and poof, that thing just went up. That's kind of cool. That was just from the stuff that was sitting on there from last night. And just so everybody knows, I'm gonna have to pop off of here in a few. I mean, I'll leave this thing going. Everybody can see it or whatever. But yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. I put all that stuff on it and it just literally caught on fire. You gotta be kidding me. I was hoping that it would still be smoking, but I didn't put nothing on it. This is just because that stump right there has been roasting since yesterday, and it poured out today. It was just pouring out today, and I figured a lot of this wood wouldn't be no good. I brushed the ashes off of there. It's been smoking. I got a video I'll probably post up, and I was hoping it'd be a little bit closer by the time we got on. Look at that thing's roaring already. I threw a whole bunch of twigs in there though, and I started fanning it out a little bit. I should probably move that barrel in the back. It just looks crazy until it starts to get dark out, I guess. Can't really tell. Oh, I still have that AK-2 in my pocket. Yeah, it's been a day. But I'm actually quite impressed that that thing just took off like that. I cannot believe it. I put stuff on it about an hour ago. I literally just texted the kids. I was going on a live stream. Or the kids, plural. I was going on a live stream. I sent them video of this thing smoking, but I did get the video. And I was just cramming a bunch of twigs in there, smoking more and more and more, just from yesterday. And it poured. I literally scooped ashes all off the top, and there was still smoke coming out of those little holes that I drilled with the drill. The impact there, and man, that thing's roasting right now. That's freaking awesome. That is awesome. So what's everybody up to? What's everybody doing? Stopping by, saying hi, seeing what's going on. Had to bust out the old machete and try not to chop my thumb off again or whatever, but still cleaning the place up. There's just so much. Today was just crazy for me. I had a full day off from everything. I told everybody yesterday, I'm not even going in a car tomorrow. I'm literally gonna be here for one of the other channels. I did a hike out through all the way around, and actually I didn't even get in over there. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, that stump is just roasting right now. I cannot believe it. It just started smoking worse and worse, and I ended up putting twigs on there. I was videotaping because I was like, man, this thing's still smoked up from yesterday. Once I brushed some of the ash off of there, I just kept piling stuff on. A lot of it's wet too. I got a lot of brush from the trees. Yeah, I'll probably end up making this into some huge fire in the next little while. When the kid gets back, I'll probably have her grab some stuff too. I grabbed a whole bunch of ratty old pieces of wood or whatever, but yeah, I was just piling twigs on top of that stump from yesterday, and literally it was just smoking worse, just kept smoking. And I went and grabbed a stand and grabbed the phone after I had went and tried to throw it on the charger for a few, so I'd have a little bit of time on here. And man, I felt like I just grabbed a little bit more twigs and sticks and some wood and stuff, and I turned around and it was like, woof. I was like, no. Literally when the live stream came on, it just poof into a flame. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. That would have been so sweet to catch that on a live where it just caught itself on fire. I'll probably try to put a little bit of these bigger rotten pieces. I got so much walnut and stuff that I'm just trying to clear paths over to the one little outbuilding I got over there, and going through and getting a bunch of firewood all set up and splitting everything. I've been splitting wood, and it's so stinking humid. I can feel that heat from here actually, but it's been so humid, and it's rained every day. It rained for an hour earlier, and then stopped for an hour, and rained for an hour, and stopped for an hour. I figured everything would be too soaking wet, but all the stuff that's up and off the ground seems to be fairly dry. I mean, it's catching on fire with no problem. I can't believe that thing started up from yesterday. I can't believe that. That's so stinking cool. Yeah, it's gonna be getting dark, so it's just been a crazy day with the sky and everything today. It's just been crazy. And I was even thinking of, if that thing didn't catch on fire, I was gonna drag, I got a little outdoor table I was gonna drag up over here and set this thing down on a table. Hey, what's going on again? Yeah. Barking, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's gonna be for today. I figured I was just gonna burn on this, well, for tonight, and see what everybody was doing and see what everybody thinks about everything going on, what everything's going on with as far as everything, and then just being outside, man. I've been outside literally almost, well, we'll say 50% of my day's been outside at least today. Had a little bit of stuff inside the house, wasn't feeling too hot earlier today, and it was just so hot, and we went for one of the other channels and did some pew pew stuff, and yeah, which I should probably put a little bit more of that over here too, here and there, but I've gotten in so much trouble over here for the shooting stuff. But yeah, that thing's gonna be glowing already. I can't believe this thing went up like that. I got video of it, so tonight or tomorrow or something, I'll try to post that video up so you can see, like, I was brushing the ash off and I just started seeing a little bit of smoke in there. I was like, oh, I gotta try to record this. And that was like 3 hours ago or something like that. And I kind of cleared everything off of it and started grabbing all sorts of twigs and just throwing twigs in there. And then it started smoking more and more and more. And then it really started smoking. I was like, I'll go grab the bipod. And this thing just went like bursting into flames. It's giving me the countdown. 3, 2. I'm like, no, I missed it. That would have been sweet on the live stream to see that thing go from just roaring a little bit of smoke to poof, combustion all together. Oh, hey, thanks for the super chat. Rantan barking. Sweet, man. Thank you. Definitely. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I never really got a super chat on here like that, I don't think. You're the first one. Wow, man. Cool. Thank you. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, so that'll probably help go towards my John Deere battery that died, my lawn mowing thing. You hear these bugs back here? That is loud right now. That's real loud. Yeah, it's nice out here, man. It's just a lot of work. We got raw land about 3.5 years ago, and we got a field out back. We have a little range now. We have, we got a shell of a house dropped off, and I redid the whole inside with a couple of my buddies, and it was like 6 months, I think it took. Yeah, you can hear them crickets. Yeah. They go up, they go down, it goes crazy. Hear them? That's still back there somewhere. This fire's sizzling too, man. Yeah, crickets, and then we get the frogs. I got a pond over on the side. It's more of like a swamp than a pond, though. I've never seen any fish in there, nothing, and it's such a drought here. I think it was yesterday or something. That was the first day we had rain in like so long. And it poured too. It poured and it like flooded everything. Yeah, it was crazy. So I was gonna try to get fish in there. It's just not deep enough. Loaded with turtles though. I had snapper turtles in my driveway since I've been here. I had snappers. There's painter turtles coming up laying eggs. I tried to put like pallets around it so the dogs wouldn't get into it, so the eggs could all hatch and they could all go back or whatever. You hear that over there? I don't know what that is. I went up there to get a car once in a while, but man, that's sweet. Thank you, sir, for the super chat though. Wow, that's awesome. Never had that before. Might try to put a couple thicker pieces on there so to go back and forth so much. Oh, getting warm already. Yeah. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to do for this evening. I didn't want to go anywhere today. I just wanted to be at the house. I had opportunity to go to my job, but I've been doing so many hours, from building the house to even before that, since I purchased the land, I've been doing like upwards to like 75 hours a week or so. What? Gotta be nice down in the chat. Gotta be nice. Where's my moderators at? Take care of these people going crazy. It's not even Friday, man. Friday nights I hop on here and everybody's freaking out. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I could do any of this kind of stuff either, but blink. Oh. He said he was just kidding, so maybe I'll have to redo that. I'm just kidding, he said. Unhide user from this channel. There we go. I never do that kind of stuff, but usually got a moderator that will put somebody in timeout. It just said hide user from channel. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't mean to do all that, but yeah, he's just joking. Okay, cool. He gone. Yep. Oof. Yeah. So this is what it's gonna be like for me for the what? Yeah, yep. This is my property now. Well, I've had it now about 3.5 years, and just got out here not even 2 months ago. I think it's about 7 weeks now that I got the okay from the building inspection and all that. It's not bad though. I've never lived in the country. You hear them cows? There is a place across the way that has cows. You can hear the cows. I'm a little over 10 point whatever, 1, 2, 5, whatever it is. It's a little over 10. And yeah, it took me, that was 3.5 years ago or something. I just had to do a balloon payment on land because like in New York, you had to pay for your land. You couldn't get a loan for a land or something. You hear them cows? Oh, shoot. Yeah, so it gives me, I do have a range over there. We cleared out a couple years ago when we got a skid steer, and then had to get an excavator to put in a septic and all that. And it just took so much work. Land has been a goal of mine for a long time, and it's different. Usually there's not even this much traffic. I hear traffic up there. Weekend traffic or something like that. Yeah, so I got a garden way back there you can't even see. Barely got to do enough on it because I was still building here, and I didn't get the approval until just not even a couple months ago. And then I was gonna try to get chickens out here, but I think maybe we'll still have enough time to get the sheep in here before it gets too cold. It's gotta be nice. I want to get a property with the house, and it seemed like plenty. Can't imagine 10. Yeah. So I had a couple different houses now down in the city. I've lived in the cities like my whole life from New York to here, and I think my average acreage was like 0.3. Yeah. This is crazy. This is a lot to keep up with. And then when you have a piece of equipment go down, just like a lawnmower, like I can't even, if I mowed that regular field in the back with a hand, push mower or something, it would take me forever. We bought for $100. We got an old John Deere. It's like one of those golf course ones. And then with the son-in-law's elbow grease and maybe $300-400, we got the thing up and running like a champ. Had all sorts of stuff go. Yeah, and now it takes 15 minutes to mow that whole thing, when we got a excavator to do the septic, we ended up clearing some more stuff out. That's how we dug all the dirt up and pushed everything, with the skid steer stuff up there too, pushed everything up into a mound in the back for the targets on the range. But that's just been a thing that I wanted forever, just to be out of the city altogether, just to be I mean, we had a hospital issue the other day. The kid stays out here too, the oldest, and my grandson now, and stays out here. So it was like I go to bed around 8 or 9 o'clock during the week because I wake up like 2:30 in the morning and go to work. It's crazy. It's crazy. For a few days of work are just like so many hours just crammed into like 4 days. It's crazy. And they woke me up at about 11:30, and I think that night I finally didn't fall asleep until like 9:30, something like that. And she has hearing aids, and the piece came off in her ear, and they couldn't get it out or whatever. So I drove her out to the hospital, and the hospital's like 20, 25 minutes away. You know, like I'm out far enough that I mean you're kind of stuck. Like I got think I put it on this channel, can't remember. I still got a pretty good sized line in there from this worn out old cold steel. During the winter when we were in here, I got the wood stove all set up. Like I don't have a furnace or nothing. I just have wood stove, and you know I was picking the wood up, whap, popping it off, whap, popping it off, not paying attention. And then instead of popping it open, I tried to take it off there, and this thing sunk down into my thumb, probably, about that far, and I was leaking. I mean, I got trauma kit, you know, for the shooting and everything, chest seals. I got tourniquets. Can't put that on for something, you know, sliced down to the bone like that. But I had a regular first aid kit too, and just tried to stop the bleeding, and it was nasty. But oh, nice, Kentucky. That's awesome. Oh, geez, barking. Man, thanks again. That's crazy, dude. You don't have to do that, but hey, I appreciate it. Jeez. That's crazy. You're the first and the second person that's done that on one of these live streams for me. That's so crazy. Thank you so much. I'm gonna pop some more wood on over here. Take another fatter chunk of that walnut. Oh no, that's gonna be hot, right? Yeah. Oh, barking, barking, barking. Got so many branches. I forgot to grab my spotlight too, when I usually have my regular pocket flashlight out here too. That Black Scout survival light that I got, it really works really good. Probably gotta wait about 10 years. That's all right. That's 7. Yeah, hey, thank you. Definitely, thank you. That's so awesome. Never had that before. First and second person. That's crazy. That wood is so wet. I don't want this thing to die down because the only light I got is on that pistol over here right now. Flashlight on the pistoli. I usually have that pocket one on me, but I had, so in the first, let's see, I got that septic all done and approved and everything like last fall, and I put a pump in it, so they made me do a mounded septic, which is just ridiculous. They said I had too much water. It was really just too much clay. And the first month we were here, the thing burnt out. But since I had gotten it in like October, it was past the warranty. So I got this new, bigger, you know, one with a longer warranty. One of my buddies found it, hooked that thing all up, and now the pipe thing just came off of it again today. I walked by when I went over there, and I heard whoosh, 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 whoosh. So the big shit tank is in the one spot, and it goes off into another tank where the water goes from all the showers, from, you know, whatever. There's waste in there altogether, but all the fluids go into the one tank, and it pumps up onto the field, you know, out into the field. And I just heard water rushing. It was like, what? This sounds like a river over there. I went over there and popped that cap off, and the pipe that sticks into it popped off. So I had to shut that thing down. I dropped the sump pump. I got a sump pump. Dropped that down in there for like an hour. Hey, you ain't got to keep doing this. Thanks. Jeez. You definitely don't have to do that. Yeah, man. Save your money for some preps or something. I really appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. That's ridiculous. Wow, that's awesome. That's crazy. But so now you're the first, second, and third person on my channel to do that on one of these lives. That's crazy. Yeah, but if you got some preparedness stuff you need, man, it's better than going to work, and it's better, you know, or better you working for the money, and then that way there you can get like whatever you need. I don't know what kind of stuff you got. This is like kind of a survivalist preparedness channel or whatever, but ooh, snap crackle pop. Um, yeah, if you're all set, I mean, okay, sure, whatever. But I mean, I really appreciate it. I'll tell you what, but yeah, that's crazy. Huh? Was not expecting any of that. Not even the first, second, third, none of that. Jeez, man. Um, I don't know how you do like the number one something on there for the day or whatever. If I could post that thing up or pop it up, or I could, I could have to figure something out. But thank you very much. Yeah, if you got anything you still need, yeah, don't. I mean, I'll be all right. There's just a lot of things I was trying to say that have broken down in the first few, first 2 months that we're out here that broke down, and just got to get fixed up and whatever. But I still took this weekend off. I needed a break, man. It's been months. It's been months. And then it's just nice to be out here, have a fire, you know, play with machetes. I forgot the spotlight up there, like I said. And there's been an extreme amount of traffic out there today. That's that way over there, but yeah. So yeah. I don't know. Just hanging out. I'll probably keep this live stream going too until at least until the kid gets back. You subbed. Well, thank you. Yeah. I don't know. Check it out. I don't know exactly what you're into. I got a little bit of everything on there, so I'm kind of scattered around, but done a few live streams now like this with that vertical thing. I don't even know how to do it horizontal anymore. I got some shooting stuff on there, a couple knife reviews. Kind of saved most of that for one of my other channels, because that's more bushcrafty stuff. And then just preparedness stuff. I got some different ways I did stuff. I do have some of the videos of the inside of my place when I was working on it. It definitely was definitely a cold winter. And then once we finally got that wood stove set up, it changed quite a bit, but it was still like staying here on the weekends was still like camping in a sense. Look at, oh, I caught him. Lightning bug, come on, shine. Oh, he just flew away. But yeah, I got a ton of info. I've done a whole bunch of different stuff. I've got some fighting videos. I did some rifle instruction. I helped as an assistant pistol instructor for the state CPLs and everything too. It's kind of like a CCW. I do that kind of stuff. Haven't done much because the main trainer for the pistols just had hip surgery more recently, so he hasn't done as much of that. So I haven't done quite as much of the shooting stuff on here and instruction kind of stuff on here. I was doing a little bit more over on Rumble. But the problem with that over on Rumble was everything just takes so long to do everything over there. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to slow down with the gun stuff. Hopefully you guys can still see that on there. And yeah, so we do some hand-to-hand stuff too. I did hand-to-hand stuff for a long time. The pet breeder dragon. What? Okay. Pet breeder dragon. Yeah. I got a couple dogs. No dragons, no real breeders. I used to breed dogs back in New York, but now with whole families and stuff, yeah, it just gets to be too much sometimes. It's definitely nice to have the animals out here. I don't even have that spotlight. Bearded dragon, that's like the Gila monster things or whatever, one of those kind of dragons. I think something like that, right? I used to have like little anole lizards when I was young. No real lizards other than that. And a cat. Oh yeah. My wife's got a couple cats. One of her cats just had babies too. We got some kittens now that are oh 5 or 6 weeks old. Pretty much moved here and pregnant cat popped. That was pretty cool. I might put a little bit more on this thing. Woo, sweating out here, yeah. So I don't know what kind of like preparedness or survival or whatever kind of stuff you're into, but I got a pile of stuff on there. If you ever have any questions, feel free to ask. If I've ever done it before, I have a couple of friends that have been into that kind of stuff for longer actually than I have. Um, I've done a lot more of the maybe preparedness style stuff than a lot of them, but a lot of them have a lot more of the woods and they grew up out in the woods and have a lot more of that type of, look at that rubbery guy, have a lot more knowledge when it comes to that I'm trying to learn still, constantly trying to improve my bushcraft skills and pretty much everything. I started out in that city preparedness, kind of a lifestyle, and was definitely getting the gear, I guess we'll say. Probably not using it enough at first. And then I've been fighting for years, all different styles and everything, and even boxing and Thai boxing and stuff. Man, I had so much fun doing that. And then this whole project took on, and it was just like, okay, I gotta put everything on hold and just get this thing done. I really hope to have it done probably 3 months earlier. Ooh, now that is a cool breeze. You can see there's a breeze, right? The fire's bending that way. That is such a nice, cool breeze. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, so I've done a bunch of stuff like that, and I definitely have a lot of different videos on here that have a lot of ideas, a lot of different stuff, man. I got a lot of stuff on there. I've been on here for like years and years, doing it on this channel. I think 13 years, 12, 13. I don't know. I know YouTube has taken down probably like 200 of my videos or so, and I've probably taken down that many too, and some of them were just really bad quality. You could, like, it was too grainy and it was too whatever, mostly in the beginning. Tried to upgrade to like a nicer phone setup, so looks better, sounds better, everything like that, and it's definitely helped out quite a bit as far as the production quality. You can see it's getting dark now. What time is it? 9:30. I hate this time of the year, but I like it because it starts getting darker sooner, Usually out here I get until, usually it looks like this a little after 10 o'clock or something, so you can tell we're losing a minute here and there every night, and it looks kind of dark over there. Might rain again. Didn't even bother looking at the forecast. I just figured, you know what, I was just gonna come out here anyways and pop this fire up, man. I mean, get it going, and that was awesome. It was still smoking from yesterday. It didn't really take much. I was gonna walk back a bit, and I got a couple old pallets back there, but this thing just like poof and started up on fire. I was like, no. Really wanted to get that on there, but what are you gonna do? Let this thing burn. We burned on that other stump that we had, that last walnut tree that got, not the last, like the first of the 3 huge ones that were like 4 foot across or whatever, that we took down as we were attempting to put the house over here. Instead, it's up there a little ways, but it just costs so much more to just, the further you get that thing off the road, just the more money everything costs. And we're like, you know what? We still have these 2 trees here. I could still get that thing up there a ways, and it wasn't in too much of a risk of anything falling and wiping the new house out and everything. And then we just burned these things off or whatever. I sold the bottoms of them, so that was real nice. And then, burnt that one down flat. Now you could just walk over there like it's nothing. Man, you're not even gonna be able to see me soon. Hey, creative redundancy. Hello. Sparks up some conversation. Oh, yeah. What's going on? Yep, out here burning. Finally got out to the property. Creative redundancy. I think I've seen you here and there. Whatever. I haven't done too much on here really, but I've been trying to pop some of these live streams out in the evening when I'm burning on some of these stumps or whatever. And yeah, I'm out here now. You can probably hear it. Yeah, this is my backyard. Yeah, oh yeah, it rained. It poured over here. We had pouring on and off though. It's been like, oh, I'm getting a nice cool breeze right now. It's so awesome. Uh, we had like an hour of rain and then an hour of nothing, then an hour of rain, and then the sun came right out. And then yesterday we've had no rain. My little pond, whatever over there, is pretty much dried up now, and it was like flooding almost yesterday because we haven't had rain in so long. Everything was droughted out, and I can't believe how green a lot of this stuff is still out here. But we get like a really crazy dew here. Uh, yeah, right. That sounds like a bigger, crazier truck. I can't really see it up there, but look like a truck. Yeah. Yeah. So working on this place, just there's only so much time, you know. So it's been awesome though. It's been so much different living in the city my whole entire life to now like being out here. It's just like now I work in like a small town, maybe almost big enough to be a city. Maybe it's called a city. I have to look, or a village or something like where I work. And now I come back here and there's like nothing. There's like nothing around me. There's like it's so quiet except for some reason tonight. In past couple of days, there's been a lot of traffic out there, and there's usually after about 7 p.m. There's nothing over here. I said that I think last night, and there was just like a ton of traffic last. Oh, that breeze is so sweet. Oh, you hear that? Wish I had a cigar right now. I'd probably have to drive a half hour away to find a freaking cigar. Trying to make it so I never have to leave here. I could just stay out here. I get the sheep out here next year for sure. I'll do my same thing around Black Friday and buy another 20,000 seeds or whatever. I got such a seed bank now. It's just crazy. And got some water catchment back there. The wife really wanted chickens. I'm thinking it's probably going to be too late right now to get chickens. I mean, they'll barely be big enough to try to make it through winter. I just pretty much ran out of everything to um, put up coops and everything. So I started another little side business, and that's taken up a little bit of time, but that will soon, I guess, pay off. And yeah, I want to try to get the sheep out here. My buddy's got a few sheep. He's like, I'll drop you a couple, and you could go grab a female or whatever. And you can hear that big truck way down there somewhere again, unless it's a different one. What was that? An airplane? No, I think it was a truck. Usually, man, I was living down by the airport. Yields good for the seeds or for the sheep. The seeds usually do real good. And then the sheep isn't too bad too. They're Katanan sheep. That's kind of what I want. The hairless one. He's got some with the wool, and he's been he had to shear them off and everything. He said, "Man, what a pain shearing all these sheep and everything." I'm like, "Yeah." But now they also have one of them old spinning wheels, so you can mat the thing together, get all of just the wool together, and then kind of spin it up, and it's got like a foot pedal, and they make yarn out of it. And actually, one of my buddy's oldest daughter learned from her grandmother, my buddy's mom, who had all that stuff, and she's actually like crocheting and like knitting stuff with it. It's so cool. I was like, "Would you please make me a wool hat?" Okay, Uncle Andy, So it's like, I might get a wool hat out of this somehow, but I don't know when. For twisting it, yeah. into like a yarn. You know, they make it into like a. It's really old stuff too, and I guess they had sheep when they were young, and his mom had been doing it, 40 years ago or something. Still has all the stuff, and they actually sheared them up and put all that wool into like big sacks, and they brought them over to her place, and she's teaching her how to like take the two scrapers and get it so it's all pulled apart. I don't know. I should probably go over there and get a video of that sometime. They're about up at his parents'. Well, I don't think it's 40 minutes away, probably 35 minutes away. I should probably try to bump into them sometime. I'll ask him next time they're going to do it and see if I can't go up there and get a video because it's pretty cool. I should have done it when I was up there. It's got like a big wheel and like a foot pedal you step on. Yeah. That's just awesome. Yeah, because then they make it into like a yarn. They step and she feeds it and kind of twist it in there, and then they make yarn. Basically, it's yarn. It's like wool yarn. So if you make like wool gloves out of it, they're like 100% wool right from the sheep. All the stuff he sheared off, and he got bags full of it. Oh man, it's pretty cool. So that's gonna be a thing, definitely for sure. I don't know for sure if I'm going to get those style sheep that have the wool. Since he's got a few already, I'm like, should I get some or should I just stick with those Katanen? Because his other ones are like a Katanen, I forget the other brand, Jacob or something like that, sheep that had breeded or whatever. And those ones have wool. Something's chirping over there. Hear all those crickets and stuff out here? Steady cordage knowledge. Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure. And they did that just for something, right? That was just normal for them for years. I think his parents are around my parents' age, maybe 70-ish almost or something like that. And it's so cool that they're taking that and teaching it to their grandkids, my buddy's daughters. That's just awesome. Yeah. Where is this? I'm in Michigan. You hear all that out there? Man. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I can't wait because now with the grandson, I got the grandson out here and I can't wait until that boy can move around. First thing he's probably going to learn is become a brass catcher or something. I'm going to have him run around picking up the little shiny gold that comes out of Papa's Bang Bang tools. Pick up that brass, boy. Do something with him. I don't know. He loves the dogs. He takes walks out in the back with me. I got. Well, he can't walk yet. I'm carrying him or whatever. But he's just looking around. I might slap a little bit more wood on there real quick. I brought a bunch of wood out here. Piles of it because I got so much brush and stuff we took down. Just trying to keep this thing where it's bright enough. We had some in the past year, some mountain lions around here, and it'd be nicer to just keep it bigger flame. Same time, I got the pew pew and the machete here, but it's hard because you guys can't see what's coming up behind me. Can't let me know when I'm about to get chewed on. Some of that wood is so wet. Oh my gosh. I wonder if that's good enough. You guys can see. I see the writing on the YouTube right there. Everybody's conversation. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi. Thank you for the super chats. That was pretty sweet. First time on live stream I ever got a super chat. But hey, that's cool. Like I was telling everybody all the time, man, if you don't have all your stuff together, I would definitely not be doing no super chats to me. I'll figure it out. I've got stuff stacked. I'm pretty good. I'd rather see everybody have enough food and water collection stuff than just, popping something up to me. I mean, it's really cool. It was really cool. I couldn't believe it. Oh, here we go. That's not good for me. Starting to sprinkle. Pistol should be oiled. That should be good. I was gonna bring this. I got an outdoor table. Geez, I don't know if this thing's gonna be good out here though. This phone. I don't know how long it's supposed to rain for. Man, I saw a dark cloud coming. You guys are not dealing with the smoke in Canada wildfire because here CT is awful. Oh, Connecticut? My brother's over there. My brother lives in Connecticut. No, I'm not getting the smoke at all. Depends where you are. Yeah, because Creative Redundancy is actually in Canada, right? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I remember that. And I hope this phone keeps up. I might have to put a piece of wood on. It's starting to rain on me. Bigger piece. Try to cover this thing up. My fire don't go bad. Ooh, that water coming out of there is boiling. Man, I don't even have a canopy or nothing. Jeez, this is gonna get wet. Depends where you are. It's been raining in areas, so it can't help. Yeah, I don't have any smoke down here from that. We did last year. We had I don't remember where everything was burning, but I think they said it came down from Canada, believe it or not. And we had a couple real smoky days down here last year. This year, no, nothing so far. Oh my gosh, that breeze is awesome. Hear these bugs? These bugs don't care. They're making noise. Oh, it's actually kind of nice getting that little breeze too. A nice time to crack one and pop up a cigar. Oh, I might wait for that. Yeah, this has been a fun live stream. Had a few people conversating for a change. We have not had much conversation on here on any of these lives yet. Some people got some ideas, some people don't, and some people just pop in like what's going on and then leave. It's so back and forth. You'll have a few hundred people pop in here, but only a couple people stay on, it seems like. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much full dark now. I don't know how long I should stay on. I should tell some campfire stories or something like that. Maybe I should do like a shorts video afterwards. Talk about a scary situation. Out here all alone, and then a truck goes by or something out there. Nice. Nice, yeah. I ate something a couple hours ago now, probably. It's about 10 o'clock here. But, yeah, when the kid gets back, she's probably gonna come out here, hang out for a few, and then, she'll probably be like, come on, Dad, let's eat something. Yeah, she's like one of those foodies. She likes the food. She likes the good food, too, and not necessarily good for you. No. Hopefully that didn't screw up everything for me. Did that just screw up when I did that? I just got a halfway serious text thing that came across there, so I had to hit them back real quick. Seems okay. All right, cool. Another truck going up the hill. 2 of them or something. No way, like 3 of them. Like a whole convoy. Gotta watch out here too. It's crazy in the morning to go to work. I pass the trash pandas, all the raccoons. I'm passing like, oh my gosh, 20 of them a day, maybe 2 or 3 possums, and sometimes 40 or 50 deer. Hey, the homestead survivalist. Yeah, man. I just got your text. I'm burning on that stump right behind the place. If you need to whip through, just stop over, man. Definitely. Hear what it sounds like over here, man? You know where I'm at. Yeah, it's been nice. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll be up. I took a nap today. I was dying earlier. Yes, it's awesome. It's definitely awesome. Yeah, stop through. That would be awesome too. Oh yeah. Maybe I'll still be on here when you come through. You could pop on and say hi, even though you can't really see me. The other day I popped that spotlight out here, and the kid's not here, so unless I run up in there, oh, I might have it in the other building. But then you can kind of see what's going on here. Oh yeah. That's what it sounds like here, like all the time. Crazy. Yeah. I don't know what that was. We had somebody out here the other night. I think it was on a live stream. It was about 11 o'clock or something like that. And someone down the way was out shooting something. Boom, 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 boom. Like, jeez. A lot of people out here shoot. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the mosquitoes. Yeah, not too bad, believe it or not. Especially when you get a nice little breeze. I keep getting a little something around the head once in a while, but it's really not too bad where I'm at altogether. Once you go into the back, once you get down towards where the berm is for the range down there, I got a section where it kind of gets narrow, and there's just woods all the way around that whole little dome in there where we, inside 25 yards where we, I think it's inside 35 yards is where that little dome kind of starts, and there's just all around you. Sometimes it can get buggy down there. I took a hike down through the one side over there earlier today for one of the other channels, for the bushcraft channel. I forgot I don't want to pop a pack on, go run around in the woods for a few. And these fields over here, they didn't plant anything in this year. And ever since I had the property, there's been like corn one year, and then there's been beans, like I think 1 year, something like that. They kind of switch it up. And this year, someone bought that property, that 300 acres that's wrapped around me. Kind of like an L-shaped piece, the whole right, and then all the way behind me, all the way back down, there's like a stream down there, and it's just like a huge chunk of space, right? And they didn't plant anything. They planted nothing. And it's all grown up. And I did end up finding some mullein back there too. We got mullein down by the range. And then we got mullein over in the field. Some of those plants are like, geez, like 6 foot tall. It's crazy. I'm thinking about scooping up a whole bunch of more mullein leaves and stuff, drying them out. I like to get to the point where I don't have to leave this property. At some point, I hope I can get there. I'm still a little busy with starting the extra business. I just really needed like a day off. And we got so many berries here. We got bags full of berries because we were here this year when they started really popping off. And we got some of that other blackberry, that wild blackberry, instead of just the caps. The caps are a lot better tasting than me. And then up towards the house in the front, we got a huge, like a 20-something foot mulberry tree, and we ended up plucking a bunch of mulberries off too. Those are some juicy berries. I think I like the caps the best, probably, but some of those big, huge, fat. Good, you're getting a little bit of light now. Some of those big, huge, fat pieces of those berries are pretty good when you first start eating them, but a little bit sour afterwards. Should make this bigger. The Homestead Survivalist is going to come down. Hell yeah. I'll have to probably run in when he does get here. I mean, he'll probably hang out for a few. I'll try to stay on here. He was 45 minutes from me where I was living down in the city, and I moved. He's about 20 minutes from me now, and he's been real sick. He got real sick for a couple weeks now, and didn't get to go on a hike last weekend with him or nothing, but he's one of my main buddies. He's one of my big little brothers. 6'4", 300-pound dude. A little younger than me. He's one of my, just like my real brother, a lot bigger and a little younger. But yeah, I'd like to get this place self-sufficient enough. We're definitely gonna dig a pond out, I think, somewhere around here, and just make it like a real pond instead of having like this swampy-ish pond that's not deep enough to really hold anything. And then just try to get some bluegill in there or something, you know. Just another food source and fun to have fish I can go feed. Active water source, yeah, altogether, yep. I was looking at this pump too because we had a well put in last year before the house and all that. I had a well put in. I got no city anything here. I don't have natural gas, none of that. You hear that thunder? That was some rolling thunder right there. Oh, shoot. That's northwest of me. A little bit closer to the lake. I'm not too far away for that. Or maybe cattail could grow in them too. Oh, yeah. I got cattail down by the swampish pond area there that I got. There's cattails down there. Yep. We got some of those. Should have him do a video on those. Something's still rumbling up there. It did stop sprinkling. It did help cool me off though. Man, it's so peaceful out here. There's no street lights. There's no nothing. I'm doing it just with a wood stove too, so I've been splitting up the wood and with an axe. I made like this bushcraft style axe. One of my buddies helped me restore an old Jersey blade, like 100-year-old bit. Hooked me up with a crazy nice handle for it and everything. Kind of showed me how to do it, but I'm supposed to go back with him and do that. But I only have about, geez, I don't even think I have a cord of wood split. I got a bunch cut now from like an old cherry tree that fell down, but it's still been like up off the ground for 2 years now. We cut some of it up last year, cut some more of it this year. I got to get a way to get back there easier. So in the next, hopefully, few weeks or so, I'm going to be getting a truck. And then one of my other buddies has a little trailer. He was like, you could hook this to the back of the Green Monster and drive that thing back there and tow out some wood. And I was just like, and now the battery died on it again, and bell came off, but it was still right if I had the battery. So I'm like, I might try to do that. Because like I'm cutting, with the truck, I could at least take the cut down pieces put a chain on them and drag them back or something, you know, closer to the house and chop them up and split them and everything. I got and that thing's probably about a 2 foot across. Well, there's more than one. They're average probably 2 foot across cherry trees, some maples. Oh, shoot. Did you see that? Oh, shoot. Stupid little guy running by me like that. Oh, man. Right by me. Woo. Yeah, anyways. Almost heard a little pop there for a second. I had to put a light on it first because some critter just went running through. Oh man, that was like right next to, in between the camera stand and my foot. Look, he didn't run into the machete. I got it stabbed into the ground right there. That dude's crazy. Jeez. That was nuts. Yeah. I forget where I was. That was like shocking, having something like that run by me. And then that cat went running through after it. Like, jeez, what the hell? That was fun. Yeah, I got this huge piece right here. That thing's soaking wet too. Burn off on the one side. Whatever. I can adjust it later. Man, that was crazy just having something run by me like that. It's almost time for some sort of beverage. I need some water or something here in a few minutes. There's something you don't hear up here too much. Someone's stereo or something flying by in the car. Yeah. Well, if you guys want to hold on for a minute, I might run over there and get a drink real quick. Looks like I should probably bring the piece with me. I'll be right back if you guys are still there. If not, I'll see you in a few. Jeez. It is getting dark. Right? I can't tell what that is now. If that was complete and total thunder or something else banging over there. And it is Saturday, and I do not do this often, but has been a little bit more often lately. Relaxing, sipping. Oh no, that's gonna go down like water. Some days, I haven't been doing that in a long time until I got back out here, but that tastes good. Oh, it's been about an hour. As long as everybody else is having fun, I'll just stay on here. I don't care. After that bigger piece burns off, I'll have to probably grab some more wood. I got some branches and stuff over there. Got a couple of logs, and I didn't bring with my normal flashlight. I had to grab the pistol light. Do you hear that noise? What is that now? Unless that's straight up thunder. Don't sound like it now. You can't tell, man. There's some like really rolling thunder. Sheraton's done. Hell yeah. So definitely thank you all for stopping by. Maybe I'll shut this one off and go get some wood and stuff, and I know the big guy might stop by in a few. But I'll pop that video up maybe tomorrow or something of this stump still smoking when I cleaned off all the ash a few hours ago. This thing just like caught itself on fire. I just started putting twigs on it and everything, and put a few bigger pieces around it, and I was gonna try to turn the live stream on. Literally, it was like click live and it does like a 3, 2, 1 countdown and then pops on. Well, it had just went woof when I started the video. I was like, no! I was trying to get that thing on there. That thing still burned right through all the rain and everything. I guess the ashes must have kept that thing going, the heat on that thing going. We're supposed to have rain on and off for like the next day or two, but I don't know what that noise is. Might be thunder. I had some storms going through. Jeez. Oh shoot, this might be the big guy. Hell yeah, maybe I'll stay on here for a minute. Someone pulled in. They're either gonna get that pop. They're up at the driveway, you can see that. Hear that? It was the kid. Might have been the kid pulled in. Came from up the same way as the big guy, but hell yeah, enjoying the evening right now. Crack a pop with that wet wood. I've been getting a lot of fire starting practice here. I mean, this was with no lighter, no ferro rod, no tinder, no nothing. This was just literally, that stump was still burning since yesterday. But yeah. And I would much rather do this than go to work too. Just live stream all the time or put on videos all the time. The preparedness stuff just don't keep it going good enough usually. Overall homestead though, as soon as it's next fire, yeah. Yep. I don't know which one pulled up, the kid or the big guy. I don't have a flashlight except for the one that's on the end of the piece, so I don't want to just be like, boof, flagging everybody out here. Another vehicle. That's a lot of vehicles. There's a lot of vehicles today. KK. I don't even know if she could hear me around the front up there. Yeah, this is nice though. It's nice. That might be the big guy. I don't know. KK. Is that the big guy? Is that UKK? Yeah. Huh? What did you say? What are you doing? Oh, I'm on a live stream, kid. Said I'm on a live stream.
You're on a live stream?
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? KK556.
Jeez. All right, I'll probably shut it down. Of course. Yeah. Either way, I got Jason stopping by in a few minutes too, but. Yeah, you should come check this thing out in a second. So, oh, he said, hey, creative redundancy. He said, hey, KK.
What's up?
All right. I'll see you guys again sometime soon. Have a good night, everybody. Hit me up in the comments.